Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy IS Academy. So, myself Harshit Omar, PSIR and History faculty at Legacy IS Academy. So, today I am going to discuss about the PSIR strategy and materials that we need to read for PSIR as an optional subject. So, as we know, every year around 60% of civil services aspirants they take PSIR as an optional subject. PSIR is also popular optional subject among civil services examination. So today we'll try to understand the strategy of PSIR optional. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the important tips that we should keep in mind while choosing our optional subject and important books. Clear? So, first of all, welcome to the world of PSIR optional subject. This subject requires your attention as well as dedication. This subject is also a fascinating subject because it covers wide range of areas topic. Now topics like international relations, political science as an important theories, and this optional subject also overlaps with GS papers. That is why this optional subject is very popular among civil services aspirants. Now, in this session, I'll be telling you what are the important tools that we need to understand while preparing for PSIR optional subject. This subject also requires critical thinking, analytical skills, as well as this optional subject is not only limited for your UPSC civil services examination, but it will help you in future as a career of civil servant. So there are some important tips that we need to understand while preparing for this subject. Okay. First of all, let me tell you, many of you are preparing for civil services examination and 97% every year they are confused regarding their optional subject, that what optional subject they should choose. Okay. Now, let me tell you, for choosing a good optional subject, that does not mean that you should go for your graduation area or your graduation interest. Okay. Now, why PSIR optional is an important subject? Because it starts from the basic. Okay, so there are some eligibility areas that we need to understand while choosing our optional subject. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you that this is not a graduation. You all are preparing for civil services examination. You all are preparing for competition. Okay, competition requires understanding. Competition requires clarity of the topics. Okay, because graduation, school knowledge, this is all about facts and information. And when you start transforming your facts into knowledge, that is your competition. Okay, that is why civil services examination is different from academic exams. Getting my point? Okay, so first of all, this is not a graduation. So you need to understand, you have to study PSIR as per your civil services demand. Getting my point? You should not go into the deep research, okay, or you should not do PhD in the topics. Clear? You should have a thorough understanding of PSIR as an optional subject. Okay, so first important thing is graduation. Okay, that this is not your graduation. Okay, you need to understand this. Second thing is, you cannot drag your feet. Okay, there are plenty of materials which is available in the market also, but that does not mean that will take you up to the selection. No, this subject also requires good guidance and teacher support. Getting my point? So that means you need to understand the criteria. Okay. Now, many of the students, they say that, sir, that international relations is very tough. Why it is tough? Because you do not have basic understanding about international relations or political science. Okay. See, this subject, it starts from the basics. That means the root word. What is political science? From where this optional subject came? How political science became an independent discipline? What is the role of Indian political thinkers in political science? So each and everything we are going to discuss in the class session. Okay. Then language should be very specific. Yes. See, UPSC examination does not require IELTS vocabulary or TOEFL vocabulary. No, they want you to write simple and clear answer so that you can express your views in the form of writing. This is all about mains exam. Okay, so language should be very specific. That means clear and simple. Okay, then 70% students, they think that first we will prepare for prelims examination, then we will think up for mains. No, UPSC examination preparation start from mains, because mains exam in UPSC, mains is all about preparation. Mains is all about preparation. Prelims is all about practice. Prelims means practice. Okay. Prelims means practice. So you need to understand the game of UPSC. That what is the game of UPSC? What is the demand of UPSC? Prelims is just a ticket for mains. Okay. You have to save yourself from the elimination. That's it. Because your rank, your merit will be determined by this mains examination. Okay. That is why every aspirant, they prepare mains first. Okay. And before 3 to 4 months of prelims examination, they start practicing for prelims. That means mock test. Okay. So prelims means practice. Clear? You should have in-depth understanding regarding mains. That what is the demand of UPSC in mains examination? Okay, what requires? Okay, what are the important instruments for preparing this examination? And let me tell you, my friends, that this optional subject in UPSC examination, it consists 500 marks. Okay, in GS, everyone will get around same marks, average marks, 90 to 110. But your merit will be determined by your optional subject. So choose your optional wisely, which helps you in GS paper also. Getting my point? So anybody can take this optional. It does not require that you should have humanities background. Getting my point? Because every year, the maximum number of students who take PSIR optional subject, they belong to science student only. They belong science stream only, like engineers, doctors, because this optional subject helps them in interview also, mains, as well as in future as a civil servant. Okay. So those who are planning for that, they are going to choose IFS. So for them, this optional is very important. Okay, because this optional is not limited to only foreign policy. Okay, it talks about domestic politics also. It talks about Indian government and its policies. Basic theories are there. What is democracy? What is state? Everything is there. So it starts from basic. Okay, unlike other optional subject, it starts from basic. And the last thing is, you need to love your subject. Okay, you have to make it interesting so that you can enjoy your preparation. Okay, and when you start enjoying your preparation, civil services preparation, then it becomes easy to recall the things, to understand the things. Okay, so don't take pressure. Okay, so we at Legacy IAS Academy, we are going to give you the things in a very simpler forms. Okay, so these are the things. Now, first of all, let me tell you that PSIR as an optional, PSIR, that is political science, okay, and international relations. International relations. Now, this word political science, here the word political is also there and science is also there. Science means which is based on facts and experiment, which is based on facts and experiments. But this subject belongs to humanities. Okay, so in political science, the science, okay, the word science which was added, it is also a part of politics only. So we are going to discuss each and everything, okay, in our PSIR lectures. Okay, so this subject will help you in reading the newspaper also. Newspaper, current affairs. Okay, now how optional subject is different from GS subject? So let me tell you, optional subject and GS. See, optional subject is more theoretical in nature. Theoretical in nature. GS is dynamic also. So in optional subject, you are going to cover theoretical portion also, static portion, as well as dynamic things are also there. Okay, and PSIR optional subject is very helpful for your GS paper also. All the GS paper, including essay, all the 4 GS paper, including essay. So it will help you in interview also. It will help you in your interview session also. Okay, so now how to prepare this storm and thunder? So the most important thing is you should start early. Yes, because this optional subject requires around 5 months to complete the syllabus. Okay, 5 months it will take, around 5 months. So you have to start early. Okay, because in May last your prelims is there. Okay, then after prelims you will only have 3 months. Okay, so you should start preparing for optional Okay, as early as possible. Why? Because of 500 marks. 500 marks. So that you can do sufficient writing practice. Sufficient writing practice. Okay. So that you can do enough readings. Enough readings. Okay. So that you can practice mock test also. So these things takes time. Okay, it is not a 1 day process or 2 day process or 1 month process. It takes time because learning is a slow process. Okay, learning is a slow process. So you should start as early as possible. Okay, that is why Legacy IS Academy is coming up with its new PSIR optional course very soon. Okay, now second important thing, know your syllabus. This is very important thing. You should know your syllabus. Okay, without knowing your syllabus, if you start preparing for civil services examination, you are not going to clear either it is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, you should understand your syllabus. Always paste your syllabus in front of your desk and read word by word. Word by word. Okay, so we'll be starting with the basics. Okay, and we are going to cover each and every word of your syllabus. That means completion of your PSIR word by word in the syllabus. Okay, that is very important thing. Okay, so we need to understand each and every keyword of mains examination. So with this optional course, we are also going to understand the keywords with respect to mains examination question. Okay, like what to write in explain, what to write in discuss, what is critically analyze, what is critically comment, what is elucidate, how to write answer if UPSC asks evaluate. Getting my point? So these keywords are also we are going to cover. We are also going to cover these keywords. Okay, and these keywords are specific for your mains examination. So this will help you in your optional as well as your GS mains paper also. Getting my point? These things will help you in your mains as well as interview as well as in future as a civil servant. Okay, so proper understanding is needed. Getting my point? Okay, so PSIR optional subject is very important. Okay, so suppose you become civil servant and you are posted as a district collector. Okay, and in your district some communal violence took place, then what you are going to do? So at that time you are not going to read Lakshmikant or DD Basu. No, you should have proper understanding, that too from the basics. So that understanding will give you under your PSIR optional. Okay, so PSIR optional provides you that thorough understanding of political science, domestic politics, political economy, okay, internal security, everything. Okay, so know your syllabus wisely. Clear? Now, so first of all, let me tell you that preparation is the key to success. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, so you should start preparing from today onwards. Okay, don't wait for good time or right time, because right time never comes. Okay, you have to bring. Clear? Now, what are the important things that we need to understand while preparing this optional subject? Okay, so first of all, you need to approach your syllabus systematically. Yes, you cannot neglect your syllabus. Okay, you should have a proper understanding of your syllabus. Okay, that how much you should read. Okay, what are the important areas? Why UPSC asks every time 30% from Western political thinkers? Western political thinkers like Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Machiavelli, okay, Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, okay, Rousseau, Karl Marx, Gramsci, Hannah Arendt. So these are some Western political thinkers. Because let me tell you that the process of dialectics was started by Socrates, Greek philosopher. Socrates, who is also called as father of ethics, who is also called as father of philosophy. He started dialectic process. Dialectic means question and answer, debate. Okay. So Plato was the disciple of Socrates. So after the death of Socrates, so the values of Socrates, okay, the values of Socrates was adopted by Plato, and he adopted those values in the area of political science. That is why Plato is called as the father of political philosophy. Father of political philosophy. And the disciple of Plato was Aristotle, who was also the guru of Alexander the Great. So Alexander became a great ruler because of his teacher, because of his proper guidance and support. That is why we call Alexander as Alexander the Great. And Aristotle is called as the father of political science. Okay, this is the importance of a good teacher for choosing your optional subject. Okay, so Legacy IAS Academy is going to provide each and everything that you need. Good support, okay, right guidance, right conduct. Clear? So second important thing. So first of all, you need to approach your syllabus systematically. Then the second thing is start by understanding the basic concepts and theories. Basic concepts, we start from what is political, from where this word came. So in ancient time, Greek civilization was there. And in Greek civilization, there were so many cities. So in Greek, cities were called as polis. Cities were called as polis. Polis means city states. City states. And these city states were managed by authority. Authority. So state represents authority. So from here, from this word polis, the word political came. The word political came. Okay. The word political came. So from here, political science started. Okay. So who is the father of political science? Aristotle. Aristotle. Okay. That is why there is a scholar whose name is Garner. He says that political science begins with state and ends with state. Okay. So second thing is, we will start with the basic concepts. Okay. Basic understanding and theories. What is political? What is democracy? What is state? What is equality? What is justice? Each and everything we are going to study. Okay. Second important thing, then you have to move on to more complex topics. Okay. That is why section A is theoretical in nature. In paper 1, section A is all about theories. First you need to understand theories, then you will be able to apply those theories. Okay. That is why this subject is going to help you in your mains examination. Clear? So, more complex topics after basic topics. Okay. Then, after this, you have to move towards, make sure you cover all the subtopics mentioned in the syllabus. Yes. Okay. Each and every topic should be covered. Each and every topic, all the subtopics. For example, you have started with democracy. Okay, so once you understand democracy, then you need to understand different models of democracy. Different models: direct democracy, participative democracy, representative democracy, clear? Deliberative democracy. Then after this, you need to understand issue-based question, that why India has chosen representative democracy, why US has chosen democratic model, okay, why China is following authoritarian regime. Each and everything you will come to know, okay, after reading these things. Then you need to manage your time wisely. Yes, I know that optional requires 500 marks, but still you have to manage your time. You need to create a timetable that allow you to balance your optional preparation with other GS subjects also. Okay, so I am going to give you the timetable also, that what routine you should follow. Clear? Then you need to set your goals. You need to prioritize your preparation. Getting my point? You need to plan in a right manner. What is planning? There is a formula: P is equals to P plus P. Okay. What is your policy? What should be your policy for civil services examination? So policy always depends upon your priority and planning. First you need to set your priority. Then as per your priority you need to plan. Then you can develop your policy for preparing this examination. Okay. Always follow this formula. Okay. Then last but not least, you need to take breaks also and reward yourself for completing the task. Okay, because this will make you feel motivated every time. Okay, PSIR optional also gives great rewards, though it is a dynamic subject. Okay, but you can understand this subject after getting a good teacher and good support from the institute. Clear? So these are some basic tips which every aspirant should follow for your optional subject. Okay. Now, see, as I have told you in the beginning itself, that there are plenty of books and material available for PSIR. That does not mean you need to read each and everything. Okay. See, the basic formula of clearing UPSC examination is limited reading, maximum understanding. Okay, limited reading and maximum understanding. Okay. So here I present you some important books for PSIR optional. Okay. So some important books, like as you all know that in optional subject there are two papers, and each paper is divided into two sections, section A and section B. So PSIR optional book list for paper 1 section A. Now section A is all about political thought, political theories, political ideologies, political thinkers, etc. This is under section A. So political thinkers, that does not mean only Western political thinkers. Indian political thinkers are also there. Like Buddha. Buddha was the political advisor of PSIR. That is why in ancient time Magad became superpower. So Buddhist political thought. What is Dharma Shastra? What is Arth Shastra? Why Kautilya has written Arth Shastra? Getting my point? So each and everything we are going to discuss. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan political thought, M.N. Roy's political thought, Gandhi's political thought, Ambedkar's political thought, each and everything we are going to discuss. Okay. So there is a book which starts from political thought, that is from Plato to Karl Marx, and this book was written by Subrata Mukherjee and Sushila Ramaswamy. Okay, it is a wonderful book, no doubt. It is a wonderful book. Okay, so one should read this book. Okay, now another important book. Another important book, Western Political Thought by O.P. Gauba. Very important book for civil services as well as other examinations also. Okay. So in this you'll be getting different topics like what is democracy, state, okay, equality, everything is there. Then another important book, okay, I always recommend to read this book if you are not a PSIR student, then also, because this book will help you in your career as a civil servant also. Okay, that is Political Ideologies by Andrew Haywood, one of the most important book, okay, by Andrew Haywood. So this is for ideologies like liberalism, okay, then realism, fascism, socialism, feminism, okay, everything. Clear? So this book is very nice from the perspective of political ideologies. Okay. Now another important book, Political Theory, which is written by Rajiv Bhargav and Ashok Acharya. Okay. If you want to read, then you can read only selective pages, not whole book. Getting my point? So I'll be telling you what pages are important. Okay. Then Another important book, Foundations of Indian Political Thought by V.R. Mehta. Indian political thought, like the thoughts of Buddha, okay, thoughts of Buddha, thoughts of Kautilya, Gandhi, M.N. Roy, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, okay, Aurobindo Ghosh. So each and everything will be there, and issues will also be there. Okay, so only selective reading. Now, another important section under paper 1, that is section B. Now, section B of paper 1 talks about Indian government and politics. Indian government and politics. As we all know that constitution is the law of land. In India, constitution is supreme. Everything will be done as per the provisions of constitution. So law of land, okay, so as I have said, law of land. So what do you understand by this term law of land? Constitution is the mother law, okay, this is a supreme law, mother law. Apart from constitution, statutes are there. Now statutes means laws which are made by parliament and state legislatures. Okay, laws which are made by parliament and state legislature. And the third thing, Supreme Court judgments or High Court judgments also comes under the meaning of law of land. Then rules and regulations, rules or orders which are made by executives, judgments made by judiciary, statutes made by legislature, constitution is there. Is there anything which comes under law of land? Yes, bylaws. Bylaws means laws which are created by local bodies. Laws created by local bodies. Okay, so these 5 things consist law of land. So we are going to discuss it from the basic thing. So how constitution was evolved, what is the role, what are the roles of freedom fighters, okay, important struggles, important movements. So these topics also overlaps with your modern history, so that will help you in modern history also. So the first important book for this is India's Struggle for Independence by Bipin Chandra. But for this you need only selective reading. Selective reading. The same book will help you in modern history also. Same book will help you in PSIR also. It will save your time also. Okay. Another important book, Indian Government and Politics. What are the issues which are faced by judiciary, executive? Okay. So everything we are going to discuss here. So for that, this is a wonderful book, Indian Government and Politics, written by B.L. Fadias. Okay. Then another important book, the Oxford Companion to Politics in India. Okay. The language of this book is complex, but don't worry, I am here. Okay. So the Oxford Companion to Politics by Pratap Bhanu Mehta. You are going to listen his name when we will start with Indian government and politics in section B. Okay, so these are some book, okay, which comes under paper 1 section A and section B. Okay, now paper second. So paper second is all about comparative politics. So in paper second also there are two sections. In paper second there are two sections, that is section A and section B. Section A is all about comparative politics. Comparative politics. And section B is all about India and the world. That is your GS paper 2, international relations. But the writing style for your mains answer is different from GS paper. Okay, so I'll be telling you how to write in GS and how to write in optional subject. Okay, because optional is more theoretical in nature. So comparative politics, wonderful subject. Here you will come to know how Indian politics is different from China, how Indian state is different from US. Okay, so these are some interesting topics, okay, for your examination. Okay, so the most important book for comparative politics is written by J.C. Johri. J.C. Johri, wonderful book, but only selective reading. Okay, then another important book for paper 2 section A is Politics by Andrew Haywood. Okay, here you will come to know about global politics, what is world order, what is regionalism, like EU, ASEAN, SAARC, BIMSTEC. BIMSTEC is a part of sub-regionalism because it connects two regions, Southeast Asia and South Asia. Okay, then in this you are going to understand about UN also and various other theories which are related to your global politics. Okay, because this topic will help you in reading the newspaper also. Okay, so another important book is Globalization of World Politics, and this book is written by John Bayliss, Steve Smith and Patricia Owens. Okay, globalization in world politics, impact of globalization, how world has been changed because of globalization, how COVID has impacted this globalization, what are the changes after COVID. So everything we are going to discuss. Okay, then now paper 2 section B, India and the world. Okay, so there is a book which will help you in GS paper 2 also, that is the Oxford Handbook of India's Foreign Policy, because handbook is like dictionary. It has everything from the basic, okay, till present, everything. One of the wonderful book, and this is written by David M. Malone, C. Raja Mohan, who writes editorial in Indian Express on every Tuesday and Thursday. He's a great scholar. Okay, he was also a director of National University of Singapore. and he has written so many books. Okay, he's also a foreign policy expert. Then Srinath Raghavan, important scholar in IR. So they have written a wonderful book for civil services aspirants. Okay. Now, you all must be thinking that you have to read these many books. Okay. So, there must be this question in your mind that do I need to read so many books? How am I going to read these many books? So, the answer is no. Okay. The answer is no. You don't have to read these many books. Okay. You don't have to read these many books because our notes are comprehensive and holistic in nature. Our PSIR optional notes are more than enough. Okay. So our whole team of Legacy IS Academy is doing hard work so that we can simplify your topics as per your convenience. Okay. You don't have to read all these books. Notes are more than enough because our notes are created through the compilation of important books. Getting my point? So don't worry. Notes will be enough. Okay. So I am going to show you some sample notes here. Okay. That we are going to provide. You can see our comprehensive printed class notes. Okay. Which will be provided to all the aspirants, those who are going to choose optional subject. Okay. So notes will be in the form of booklets. As you can see here, these notes are written by me and our team of Legacy IS Academy. Okay. And then you can see notes from current. The topic is there will not be a Cold War. Okay. This topic is related to current. So current notes will also be given to you. So don't worry. Just attend the class. Okay. We will make things simple for you. Then notes in the form of question and answer also. This will help you in your writing practice. How to structure your answer. How to present your answer. What are the important things that you should keep in mind? Everything we are going to tell you. We are going to discuss. So these are some samples for you all. Then another important thing is short notes. Yes. Because after prelims examination, you will have only 3 months. So at that time, you are not going to read all the notes. You should have short notes. So I'll be telling you how to make short notes. So we will also be providing you the samples and important short notes for your revision. Hitting my point? So you are going to get bundle of things from Legacy IS Academy. Okay. That will make your preparation very simple. Okay. You can see here these short notes, how to use mind maps in your examination, how to present your answer, everything we are going to give you. Okay. So last but not least, so I would like to say that we have learned so many things in today's session. That is why this session is crucial for all of you, and PSIR also requires deep understanding. Okay, but the only thing is, with the right teacher and right preparation strategies, you can excel in this subject. Okay. So I hope this session has provided you valuable things and practical tips for your examination. that how to kickstart your PSIR optional preparation. Okay, so remember one thing, in UPSC, success is not just about hard work, but also about smart work. Okay, that is why take action and stay motivated and keep learning from your experience. Getting my point? So this optional is going to help you. Okay, so like this, we are going to come every day, we are going to meet every day live for PSIR optional strategy, and we are going to discuss different things. Okay, so if you like this session, kindly share this video, okay, and subscribe our channel Legacy IAS Academy. So Legacy IAS Academy is coming up with its new PSIR optional course, and for more information you can log on our website and you can call on our enquiry number. Thank you.